archway is known as the Grand Portal. Now, according to government charts, the Grand Portal is the highest rock formation along Pictured Rock, standing at 208 feet high. The formation used to be much larger. It used to be a series of caves and caverns that all connected the Grand Portal and extended out to where the boat is right now. It used to cover an additional 6 acres, but that all came crashing down in 1902. The cave that you see underneath the archway came down about 25 years ago. You used to be able to fit a small boat or kayak through there. Now you pretty much have the rock line.
Wow.
Well, this is Chapel Cove. Have any of you folks ever done anything like this before? Well, either way. If you look over the side, we're in about 15 feet of water, and this boat draws 4. Of one of the earliest and worst maritime disasters to ever happen on Lake Superior. When the side wheel passenger vessel, ironically named the Superior, lost its rudder and its ability to maneuver in an October snowstorm in 1856. It crashed up along the cliffs and broke up into pieces. 32 hands aboard lost their lives. Well, the cliffs do extend for right around 1 more mile, then it turns into a sandy beach called 12 Mile Beach. Ends at the point you see way off in the distance, so that's called Osable Point. Past Osable Point is a small town of Grand Marais. If you ever make it over to Grand Marais, you shouldn't miss the sand dunes over there. They're called the Grand Sable Dunes. They extend some 300 feet above the lake. The last man to run the old lighthouse was a man named George Pryor, who lived out here in considerable isolation with his small family. Well, when I mean small family, I mean it was just him, his wife, and their 12 children. George Pryor last turned out the kerosene lamp in 1906. That's when it was replaced by range lights in Munising. Well, the people that own those summer houses out to the left also own part of the lighthouse. They're in charge of its upkeep and maintenance. They helped build the break wall in front of it to help protect it from erosion. They even put new siding on it and a new copper roof on the lantern room.
Over here before it turns the boat too late. Turning the boat. Goodbye. Munising. That's where we're staying at. Alright, pretty cool.